And now, the news from our London studios. MTA International brings you the world news.
Alongside the extensive and numerous duties that fall upon the Khalifa's office, in recent months, Huzoor has also overseen the continued redevelopment of the Islamabad site. Huzoor regularly tours Islamabad, inspecting progress and offering further guidance. The latest such walk took place on Friday evening. The tour lasted for approximately an hour and began by the mosque, before Huzoor walked down the hill towards Islamabad's houses. While more than 30 modern family homes have been built for the workers of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, other smaller improvements are still ongoing, and Huzoor carefully inspected various building materials. By this time, a large number of residents had arrived to welcome their Khalifa. Huzoor graciously greeted local children as he walked through the Islamabad neighbourhood before standing for a few moments in discussion with various office bearers. Next, Huzoor walked to the office blocks, where the first stop was Dabshir. Huzoor asked about various arrangements, including the staff seating plan. Some workers humbly presented Huzoor with suggestions for the site, which the Khalifa discussed in detail with the relevant office bearers. Finally, Huzoor visited the private secretary's office. By now, the time for Isha prayer had drawn near, bringing the tour to an end. Among the dozens of mulaqats that took place over the weekend, Huzoor also granted a large number of local councillors an extended meeting on Sunday.
I thought, what a wonderful statesman, and what a very wise man.
Yes, absolutely, and to have the ability to talk about so many varying questions from all around the world was incredibly exciting to hear that.
The local theme continued on Monday when journalist Daniel Glee from the Farnham Herald newspaper enjoyed a 40-minute interview with Huzoor.
I mean, I know that the Ahmadiyya movement was rooted in India, I believe, and then had your headquarters in Pakistan, and now to England. I'd just like to understand more why it had to relocate to England, and does it sadden you?
You see, Pakistani government during Bhutto's regime enacted a law against Ahmadis, that Ahmadis are not Muslims. But still we were part of the country as a citizen of Pakistan. We were participating in the political matters and other issues and in the politics of the country and other activities. And despite that law, we were worshipping as we wished, as according to our teachings. We were practicing and preaching to some extent, whatever we liked according to our belief. But during Ziaul Haq martial law regime, they further strengthened that through they enacted a law that was a martial law order and then passed by the assembly, that you cannot call your mosques mosques, you cannot name your children as Muslim name their children, you cannot pray 5 times as you wish according to your teachings, as Muslim too. And there are so many things which are the teachings of Islam, you cannot practice them. So this is why the then head of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community had to migrate from Pakistan to the UK. And because he could not just sit idle, doing nothing. The leader has to lead the community. So he migrated after this law in 1984 from Pakistan and settled here in London. And after his demise, I was elected. And then, since then, we are here. As long as that law prevails, the leader of the Ahmadiyya community cannot go back to Pakistan.
Do you dream of going back, though?
Of course, yes. And we hope that one day we shall.
Tuesday saw more dignitaries visit Islamabad. This time, 2 most senior representatives of the international organisation EPLO, who came with the purpose of inviting Huzoor to address the UN.
I'm very happy to say that I was very honored, first of all, to be received by His Holiness, and then by the way our discussions went. He was very, very good to our delegation. We discussed in depth and in excellent atmosphere our proposal and our invitation for him to consider to come and be the keynote speaker in our upcoming event to be organized in the premises of the United Nations in Geneva on religions and peace.
We found him a very wise man, very knowledgeable, and I thought we had a very interesting discussion. We were very pleased with his hospitality and that he received us.
Our weekly summary of Huzoor's activities always includes the latest Friday sermon. By the grace of Allah, Huzoor continued his series on the companions at the Battle of Badr. He also analysed various historic incidents and views, including the false claim the Holy Prophet Muhammad ﷺ passed away due to poisoning.
हज़रत सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम को मालूम हो गया था कि इसमें जहर है और आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने सहाबा को खाने से रोक दिया था और जहर मिलाने वाली औरत को बुलाकर पूछा तो उसने बताया कि हमने इसलिए जहर मिलाया था कि अगर आपकी तरफ से आप खुदा की तरफ से सच्चे रसूल हैं तो आप बच जाएंगे वरना हमें आपसे निजात मिल जाएगी। तो वो यहूदी तो आपके बचने का ऐलान कर रहे हैं। उसको देखने के बाद उस औरत का तो ये था कि इतना ख़तरनाक जहर था फिर भी आप बच गए, तो आप बच गए। बल्कि बाद रवायात में तो इस औरत के इस्लाम कबूल कर लेने का भी जिक्र मिलता है। जो भी हो वो यहूदी तो इस जहर से ना मरने का इकरार कर रहे हैं और इसको मौजज़ा करार दे रहे हैं। इसलिए ये कहना कि इसकी जहर की वजह से आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की वफ़ात हुई, ये हरगिज़ दुरुस्त नहीं है।